each child, each one of your children has their own unique slice. Their own slice. And if we want our kids to grow up into the image of God, we better understand what that slice is, or else we will grow them into our image, which is what we often do as parents. And I have done it all. So my oldest daughter, Savannah, when she was born, I realized quickly that she was like me. Have you had kids like this? You're like, yeah, alrighty, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I felt like a good mother, for a little while, because I got her. And she did things like I would do them. And so I could discipline her in just the way that, I would respond to. But then I found out that what I did with her is I went after the things in her. I was harder on her than anyone else that were qualities in me that I did not like, that I had not gained victory over. And that is very common. That is something we do with our kids who are like us, so be on the lookout for that. And then my second came, Casey, and I found she was way different from me. That child was a disaster. She was a mess at all times. She'd run into stuff and she'd smile about it. I'd never do that. I would be angry about the whole thing. So she was just curious and kind of devious. I didn't know what in the world she was about. I walked into the bathroom one day when she was a toddler because she wanted to figure out what to do with 500 Q-tips, and they were sticking out of her nose and her ears and every part of her body she could do it. I was like, I would never do that. What are you thinking? And then we think, what's wrong with you? And then we try to fix those children so they can be made in our image. And there are reasons why she is crazy as a loon. And right now, she's a Young Life leader. So it's perfect, and she's a camp counselor up at Camp Timberline. So we love that about her. But children, I think we can all agree, they're different. Every one of your children are different in some way. And that seems like the bad news. Like, what are we supposed to do with them? How do we motivate them? But the good news is that children are predictably different.